Ladies and gentlemen, KocoSports.com proudly presents Wrestle AM. Boom Boom here, and of course, most of you are waking up like I did and finding out the news that Joanie Laurer, formerly known as Chyna, has passed away at the age of 45. There are multiple reports coming out of Los Angeles or Southern California, that area, that she was found dead inside her apartment on Wednesday, April 20th, 2016. According to police reports, the Redondo Police Department, they were dispatched to an apartment, the 900 block of Esplanade. Uh, they had received a call from a friend of Lauer's who went to her apartment because she'd been calling her, not been able to get in touch with her. So they called for a welfare check. Upon going inside, they found a female unresponsive. Right now, the Los Angeles medical examiner is trying to determine the cause of death. Right now, they're saying that she had been dead for some time. They do not suspect foul play, and things are under investigation right now. Of course, I don't want to go into speculation here, but it has been reported through her manager. She had been on medication for both anxiety and sleep deprivation. Now we don't know if that played any part of her death. We are receiving reports that I think it was the ABC affiliate out of Los Angeles is reporting that they found prescription pills, but they did not find illegal drugs in there. So again, I don't want to speculate what it is, but the bottom line is Chyna, dead at the age of 45, found in her apartment. Unfortunately, this really doesn't come as a shock to me. It doesn't come as to a lot of shock to anyone. TMZ is reporting this may be a possible overdose. Fortunately, because of her past history with drugs. Chyna was definitely a troubled person, but that does not mean she doesn't deserve any respect. She did break a lot of barriers. I believe she started wrestling in 1995. God, it's a long time ago. And then she was later signed on and started working WWE, and wasn't too long afterwards she made her debut as the bodyguard for Triple H and Shawn Michaels in Degeneration X. She eventually left that group, became a single star. She was the first ever woman to enter a Royal Rumble, and she was also, so far to this date, is the only woman to hold the Intercontinental Championship way back in 1999. After her days of professional wrestling, she had trouble. She did have her trouble. She had her demons with substance abuse. She had a stint in adult films. She did appear on the reality TV show The Surreal Life. But it's not all sad. I mean, she was in recent days or recent years trying to turn her image around. I know she was working on a documentary. It's supposed to be released, I think, this upcoming next spring in 2017. It's called The Reconstruction of Chyna, where she was trying to completely turn her life around. She'd left the U.S. to kind of get away from all the temptations. She went to Japan for about 3 years, had come back. She was trying to, I guess, mend the broken fences that she had with Triple H. I know there was, at one point she'd even accused Triple H of, I guess, of not spousal abuse, but just a physical abuse. Something that Triple H denies. Sean Waltman, accused him as intentionally taking advantage of her while she was in an altered state while on drugs. But she was reportedly at a funeral. God, whose funeral was that? I can't remember. I apologize, but she was trying to turn those things around, turn her life around, get cleaned up, bring back this comeback story, and take her place in the WWE Hall of Fame. It's something I said that, earlier, that I didn't think would ever happen. Well, at least not anytime soon. Now that unfortunately that she's passed away, where she deserved. The sad thing is, I think she might get some consideration now. Maybe not. She may not go in this next year, but I'm thinking she could now. I do believe she deserves serious consideration into the WWE Hall of Fame. I mean, I said that before. I'd said that before. If she could stay clean and sober, I think she should definitely go in and be there. But unfortunately, things in life just don't work out the way that we want them to sometimes. Chyna definitely impressed me back during the Attitude Era, back when I was in high school. I mean, I just never seen a person like her before. Probably never will. Probably never see a woman like her again. She was definitely one of a kind. And I guess one of the lessons from this is, I know not all of you, are, and this is not directed towards you, but if you're on, let's just say, shall we say, you have some bad habits, or someone has some bad habits, do what you can to get them off of it. Because, I mean, you can, your body can take a lot of punishment, but it can only take it for so long, and eventually, it just gives up. It'll give up the fight. And don't be like that. I want everybody to be happy and healthy. So if you'd like to, you can share your thoughts about the passing of Chyna, her contributions, and she made a ton of contributions to wrestling. I hope it's not coming off like I'm being disrespectful, or I don't want to. She does deserve a ton of respect. When people say that she broke barriers, I mean, that's not lip service. She really, really did. I just think it's kind of sad that the only way she may go in the Hall of Fame now is because she died. Dude, this sucks. There's been tons of condolences sent out through Twitter. I know Shane Helms, Brian Heffern, the Blue Meanie, even Alyssa Milano, the actress. I mean, there's been a ton of impact around, not just in wrestling, but in the mainstream as well. I mean, she was a mainstream figure, and now she's gone. And it's a very, very sad day for wrestling. This comes like a week after Balls Mahoney passed away. But 45 is just way too young, kids. 45 is just way too young. So we're going to continue to follow this story. We're going to hopefully have something up on KocoSports.com and ProWrestling.me, so be sure to check those out. Subscribe to us on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter. We're going to try to have you more updates on this as it becomes available. We're going to have some more reviews coming up later on tonight and in the rest of the week. So this is Boom Boom for KocoSports.com. Thank you, and have a good day.